On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Luis Castillo. What do we need to know here?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Leading off, Kyle Schwarber.
Leading off the afternoon for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again.
Have you ever caught a foul ball as a fan?
Only as a broadcaster, not as a fan. You?
Haven't been to many games as a fan.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And the right-hander deals. Just misses the outside corner. 2-2. Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not. I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here's Trey Turner.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
Right through there for a strike.
They partnered back in 2023. Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Yo, 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Righty delivers. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it. 1 away. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Man at first, 1 away. And that's downstairs and outside.
1-0.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count 2-1. Kicks and deals. Runner on the move. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Ow!
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Raleigh gathers, goes to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. back in Seattle. And on the mound in this one, Zach Wheeler.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And a pitch. J.P. Crawford leading things off and takes a strike. Hits the corner, 0-2.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And a quick out, number 1.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Right through there for a strike. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. 1 out, bases empty. Ball 1 there. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. And a curve misses outside. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Marsh moves under it. Hauls it in for the out. Now Scott Service lined up for the Seattle Mariners. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
That one finds the corner, and 1-1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
That one misses. Now 2 outs, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Going, gone. And that gives him the lead. It's 1-0.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Mitch Garver up to hit here. And that's in the dirt. The next offering misses. Ball 2. Wheeler. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
That one clips the outside corner, and it's 2-2. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 outs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back at T-Mobile Park, top of the second, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Nick Castellanos. And the pitch. Castillo, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the pitch. Out towards left center. Rayleigh under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
That is it. The third baseman.
And now it's Alec Bohm. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The Phillies trailing by a run here at the top of the second. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
And there's 2 away.
Batting 6. The second baseman.
This is Bryson Stott. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Down quickly go the Phillies. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for Seattle, Cal Raleigh.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
Ball one, no strikes.
Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
Next offering is in for a strike. Strike in the outside corner. And the count 1-2. Got him looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Ty France, the next to hit, takes outside. The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Big swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That misses the zone, and that's ball two. Wouldn't chase that time. Ground ball to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Luke.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Luke Raley. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One and 2 here. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. 2 down, nobody on. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Let's go, Mariners!
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. There's the strike at the knees.
0-2.
Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. They get the force, and that is that. 1 left for Seattle, but they're on top 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. The pitch. That's in there. And misses inside. That one's in there. And that's strike 2. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Brandon Marsh, batting with one down, takes a strike. Marsh bats left, throws right, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. And that one is lifted in the air. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Rojas hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. And a good eye there. Kicks and fires. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Phillies down in order. They still trail 1-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Josh Rojas.
The third baseman.
Rojas goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. The right-hander back to work. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And it skips into dirt. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And a foul ball, he stays alive. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. In plenty of time to first. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning.
Number 3, shortstop, JP.
And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Marsh pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio.
So 2 down now, and here is Julio Rodriguez. Fly to left his first time. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wind of the pitch. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 strikes.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
3-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. And he chases that one. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Mariners go down quietly there, but they lead it 1-0. Start of the 4th, and now Kyle Schwarber. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Nope.
And that one is inside. Next offering is in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Rojas sizing this one up, and there's one away.
The batter, number 7.
Here's Turner now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one fouled off. One down, Phillies down a run. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
One down, base is empty. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard. That gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The first baseman, number 3.
Bryce Harper to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Castillo will look to first. And Turner's back in. Turner runs. That's in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
At the belt and fires. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score and they've tied it. It's 1-1.
The RBI machine, another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He's 0 for 1. And the first offering is not close.